What OTOY does in summary is it gives you the feature film quality you see in a film, like Transformers or Spider-Man, where everything looks real and it's high resolution, and it mixes that with the speed of a video game. And it's interactive, so it blends these two worlds together. It's illustrative of how close video games and movies can be. It's just a few pieces of software away, and we're providing that right now, but I think that there's going to be a lot more convergence all over the industry as technology makes it simpler to do. It would be great if every person that could upload a YouTube video could also have the ability to create a video with the same assets that Michael Bay uses or David Fincher uses, and to give them those tools would be unprecedented, and I think is possible. So what comes from that, I don't know, but I think that OTOY has a very important future on in the consumer world, as well as maybe establishing a high-end version for filmmaking and other uses, even for high-end games. I mean, I think that there's just that range is on both ends is equally important to us. It's really wonderful work to be able to to sort of make this leap and go from just doing purely video games into work that is applicable to films and features. Especially when I really was first starting it, and there was the most innovation then, because there was a giant leap between really what I was doing in the video game world, and then it started to use these video cards to render things like skin and perfectly real scenes. And that was about 3 years ago, and at the time we could render 30, 40 frames a second of very high quality material. But in those 3 years, the video cards have gotten so fast that we can render 10,000 frames a second, 12,000 frames a second. With OTOY, everything is done on a server. So somebody on a web page doesn't need a plugin, doesn't need anything. They can just, as long as they have a web browser and a decent connection, we can render on that page, and we can render anything. So being able to provide that system to end users will give virtual worlds that are probably pretty close to the Matrix. I mean, I think that world and that experience is not very far. I would say in the next 3 to 5 years, you'll have something that looks exactly like what the Matrix did, and can feel as real, at least visually, and from an audio perspective. The only thing that would be left would be hooking into your brainstem. But I think that we can safely say that short of that, you'll have something that's very real, and we're excited to develop this technology further.